Hey YouTube, Saint Frank here. Today I want to do an episode of Hobby Talk, kind of like as a daily walk slash hobby talk discussion. Just talking about the hobbies that I love right now and the state of those while doing a nice walk. It's a nice cool day today. Just got done raining, so I'm doing my daily walk. And I figured, hey, it's better than looking at just a bunch of boxes sitting on a table. So we're going to do our hobby talk here while I do my run, or walk, not run, and talk about different things. All right, so let's first talk about non-sports cards. So it seems like all the hobbies I'm into right now are kind of at a crossroads. It'd be really interesting to see what goes down with them. I've got all my fans here in the stands. Hello, everybody. Yay. Yes, non-sports cards. The Fanatics, we've done a couple videos on Fanatics products like Star Wars stuff with Masterwork, Hyperspace, some of the recent releases, Topps Chrome Black Star Wars. It seems like all those are way overpriced out of the gate. A lot of market manipulation by the big three online sellers. When I say big three, I'm talking about Blowout Cards, Dave and Adam's Card World, and Steel City Collectibles. Those are without a doubt controlling the market because they get most of the products. They're kind of like the distributors now of Fanatics and Topps stuff. And then whatever crumbs are left over, you know, the public can buy them directly from Fanatics or Topps, which it worked okay for me with Masterwork because I was able to get a box from them at the actual price. But the big three are definitely controlling the market, manipulating prices, making everything way too expensive. And then of course all the local hobby shops, they're kind of like following the lead of the big three. So it's really tough and frustrating to find good deals out there. So that's kind of like the Star Wars market. Now, like Marvel stuff, I used to love opening like Marvel Masterpieces and certain other Upper Deck Marvel products, but that stuff's gotten out of my price range for sure. I mean, when Marvel Masterpieces used to be around $100 or $200 a box, it was awesome. But now it's coming out $600-700 a box, even higher. Yeah, I'm out. So haven't been able to enjoy those releases, and I just basically have just forgot about that stuff. And then a lot of the lower priced Marvel stuff from Upper Deck are making way too much of it, and just the lack of good hits is really killing those products. So there's really no reason to buy into those unless they go into a major clearance, which I have picked up a few boxes at like super discounted prices, and I'll open those someday on the channel. But it's not like the old days where like a Marvel Studios hobby box would give you maybe an auto and a on-screen used relic, like a wardrobe relic or something like that. It's just a lot of manufactured hits, really hard to hit sketch cards, you know, just not as fun. So I've kind of ignored Upper Deck stuff. And what Upper Deck stuff I did have, I've been opening it on the channel just because I don't believe in Upper Deck managing their Marvel stuff anymore. So there's no reason to buy anything new from them. Okay. You get breaths in when you're doing these walks. So then that brings us to Pokemon. Now, Pokemon's definitely at a crossroads right now because their products are so in demand right now, and the supply is so low, especially for these new exciting sets. I've done numerous videos about that, and you know, my Pokemon sealed buying has been way down, mainly because you can't find any at the stores, and you can't find decently priced new products, like booster boxes and stuff. I was able to get one booster box of Journey Together because one of the main online seller that I use for them did like a loyalty sale to people that have bought from them online, and was able to get one box that, you know, it was still way more than Pokemon used to cost, but way less than the market price out there right now for Journey Together. So I'm hoping they'll do that with Rising Dustin Rivals. Maybe I can get a box of that. I don't know. I can just pretty much forget about Prismatic Evolutions. I went ahead and bought one box of ETB just to have some packs for my collection and open some on the channel. I've given up hope of ever finding that. If I do, I'll pick it up. So Pokemon's at a big crossroads until they get to doing some massive reprints and getting prices back to normal. And then, you know, baseball stuff, they're definitely at a crossroads too now. Very similar story to, like, you know, the Star Wars fanatic stuff. Baseball fanatic stuff has been really rough. They've actually done some pre-orders on stuff straight from Topps, and I've been doing those for like Topps Series 1. I was able to get that, and 2025 Heritage, I was able to do that, but 2024 Heritage High Number didn't have a pre-order from Topps, and that allowed the big three to manipulate the prices where it was way too expensive, and then the little bit that was released by Topps got gobbled up. And you know, that's a shame because I love Heritage, and it kind of got ruined by this big three monopoly that's going on. And I even went to my local hobby shop, and they were pricing their stuff off of what the big three priced, and just like, you know, why bother? So I'm hoping Allen Ginter this year will be a pre-order, because I'll still do pre-orders straight from Topps, but I'm not buying into this stupid big three super jacked up price pre-order prices on the online shops, the big three. So I mean, I have been able to get some good deals at Target, like the retail blasters and stuff, because they'll limit people to just 3 boxes on a purchase. So at least it seems like you have a chance at that kind of stuff. And I was able to get some Heritage High Numbered blasters. But really, I've saved a lot of money this year just because the prices are higher than what I think they should be. And, you know, I'm not going to buy into this manipulation of the big three. But what are your guys' thoughts? How do you think the hobby's going right now? I think it's mostly just a situation of the supply is much lower than the demand, and it's eventually going to work itself out. But at least for right now, it's kind of frustrating. And are you guys getting too frustrated where you don't want to continue the hobby of card collecting, or are you finding new fun things to collect? I think there are little pockets, if you do your homework, of some good deals out there. I have been able to find a few Pokemon deals, believe it or not. And I'd say like those Charizard figure sets, like collector boxes with the big Charizard in it. Those did not seem to go over very well, and a lot of places are trying to clear those out. I can see why the stores want to get rid of them, because they take up a lot of room. But they have 10 packs inside, and plus that figurine. and some promo cards. So I think if you can get that for under $50, which I've seen it getting that low, that's a pretty good deal. I also feel like the classic collection box that they came out with seems like about a year ago. A lot of people hated that because it was so expensive, but now it's like less than half what it originally cost. And I bought one just to get the cards and send in some of the cards for grading. And I think I'll do really well on that. See, and just buying singles and stuff. But it feels like a lot of the hobby right now, it's being, if you're reading the tea leaves, if you're not one of the big boys, they're saying, keep out. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having some success. And this is just a quick little hobby talk as I'm walking episode. And just like a little things that are on my mind this week. Like, seems like a lot of the hobbies I'm into are kind of at a crossroads. And, you know, hopefully I'm able to avoid keeping out. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.
Oh, while I take plots and I cannot lie, you are the brothers I can't deny.